Okay, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be teaching you how to create a watermark using Photoshop and Lightroom. So first you want to open up Photoshop and this is what it's going to look like. Next you want to go to File, New, and this is going to come up here. So under Name you're going to type in watermark, yeah, and make sure your width is 500 and your height is 500, and also make sure that these here are pixels and this one is pixels per inch. You don't need to worry about anything else except background contents. You're going to click on this drop down box here, and you're going to click on transparent and make sure that this is gray as this is here, and that's about it. Next you're going to click OK. So this box here is going to come up, and what you're going to do is you're going to go File, New, and you're going to create another one. This one is going to be black. So what you're going to do is create another box like this, but this time it's going to be black. So you're going to come back down here, click on black, so that when we type our name for you to see the watermark, you can work with white. So we need to make sure that when we click on the text tool, it's white. But first, before we do that, make sure that you're clicking here on the transparent one. And what you're going to do is come over to layer 1, right click, and go to duplicate layer. You're going to click on that and then just click OK, and layer 1 copy should come up here. Then you're going to go back to the black box that we just created, and you're going to use on your keyboard Command A to select, Command C to copy, and then you're going to go back to the transparent square, and you're going to click Command V to paste it on. So here now you can see you have layer 1 and layer 1 copy, and layer 1 copy is black now. So now what you're going to do is make sure that you have selected the text tool, and you're going to click anywhere here, and I like to use 72 for my size. You could choose whichever size you want, but it won't remain at 72. I will change it. And here is where you will use your fonts. There are different fonts here that you could use to create your watermark. Like for example, Vivaldi. We could use Vivaldi. And what you're gonna do is this is what I want for my watermark. So basically this is what my watermark would look like on my pictures, but I don't want this. I have my own one here, which is called Early Bird. I like this one a lot, so this is going to be my watermark. So I'm going to type it in, and what I'm going to do is click on this here to center it, and you're going to look for this purple line here and this one horizontally. So you got to make sure that there's the vertical and horizontal purple lines running through. That means it's centered there. Next, what you're going to do is hit Command T on your keyboard, and we're going to size this up a bit to your liking. So for me, this is about good here. And then we're going to click back on it and apply the transformation. We're going to click apply, and now we're going to recenter it again. You have to find it. There it is. Okay, so now when we're done with this, you're going to see I have Z Hussein here, layer 1 copy, and layer 1. I'm going to left click on layer 1, then right click on it, and I'm going to click delete layer. What that does is it deletes the black, so now you have the transparent background, and then I have my name written here, you could see. Now what you're going to do is you're going to export it. So you go to File, Export, Export As, and just wait for this to load up. And basically just click Export All, and I'm going to save this to the desktop as my watermark. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna click save, and there it is. It is exported, so it should be right here. Here it is, my watermark. You could kind of see it here on the wallpaper that I have. If I move it around, you could see that you could see right through it. So I put it up to the grasses here, so we know it is transparent. So we're just gonna leave that here for now, and we're gonna open up Lightroom. And I have already imported a picture that I would like to apply this watermark to. So after you import it and you develop it and you edit, put any one of your presets on it if you'd like, you're gonna go to File, and then you're gonna go to Export, and then you're gonna go to not image size, file settings. You're gonna make sure that this is a JPEG and quality is 100. Nothing less than 100. Make sure it's 100, and the color space is sRGB. Okay, then you want to go to watermark, and you want to go and make sure that this is selected. The watermark box is selected. You're gonna click on this drop down box here, and here you could already see that I have one of my watermarks already. But what you're gonna go to is edit watermarks, and this is gonna come up here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click choose, and on my desktop, my watermark, this is the file that I saved. I'm gonna choose it, and here you should see it should come up. If you scroll all the way down, you have anchor. If it comes up on the left side, as you can see here, just click on the right side, because I think it's nicer on the right side. But if you want it on the left, you can keep it on the left. If you want your stuff in the center, you keep it on the center, but I think it looks good at the bottom right. Here, this is the settings that I choose, horizontally 1 and vertically -3, just because I think it looks better there. And that's about it. You can size proportional. I have it at 14, but if you could upsize it really large, or really small that you can't see it. But I think 14 is good, is a good size for my watermark. And now what you're gonna do is click save, and it's gonna ask you to save it as a preset. So every time you export a picture in Lightroom and you have that watermark box selected, it'll automatically save this to your picture. So I'm just gonna save it as watermark right side bottom, and I'm gonna click create. So now when I export my my stuff, and I come down here, watermark right side bottom is selected, so I know that when my picture exports, I know that I'm gonna have that watermark at the bottom. And then all you gotta do is just click export. And so I have already exported it, so I won't export again. And this is what it should look like. You should have your watermark here with the nice, it'll be nice and see-through, and your name will be right there, and that's it. So thank you guys for watching this, and if you enjoyed it and learned from it, please leave a like and a subscribe. It'll really help me out a lot. And if you have any questions, follow me on Instagram and just shoot me a DM, and I'll reply to you guys. So thanks a lot, guys. See you in the next one.